You have to stay out here with me. You're too much for their friends. But you're too much for the other men. You're not gonna, but babe, you're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea, and tonight, that's one of them. You came over the back of the couch onto the man's lap.
Maggie, a large, scruffy Alaskan Malamute with matted fur and hollow, weary eyes, looked completely worn down from hunger and sorrow. I wasn't at all prepared to welcome another pet, especially after my husband had firmly told me that morning, no more animals, don't bring one home. But it only took one moment, one look, one gentle step from Maggie when she first met my husband. Almost like a scene in slow motion, I watched his shoulders relax, the sternness in his eyes fade. He knelt down, reached out his hand, and Maggie stepped closer. She didn't flinch. She wasn't afraid. She simply looked at him and chose us. Maggie was not like other dogs. She had been abandoned on the side of a highway. I was the one who picked her up, dirty and trembling, like she had grown used to being unwanted. I posted her photo online, hoping someone would come forward, but the truth hit me hard. Maggie wasn't lost. She had been left behind. She once had a home, but someone had chosen to let her go. You could see it in her eyes, that mixture of hope and fear of being let down again. I couldn't turn away. I brought her home. At first, I thought it would take her a long time to trust anyone, especially men. But she chose him. The man who once swore off pets became her safest place. Every night she curled up beside him, resting her head on his chest as if listening for something steady. Every afternoon when he returned, Maggie lit up like a child reunited with her best friend, tail wagging, feet tapping, eyes sparkling as if he were her entire world. Even though Maggie weighed nearly 100 pounds, she was never clumsy. When he worked, she stayed quietly at his feet. When he stood, she followed like his shadow. She didn't bark often, but she had her own way of speaking. Once, she lay down right in front of his Roomba, as if to gently remind him, "I'm still here. Don't let a machine take my place." Maggie had a big personality, not the kind that obeys every single command, but the kind that knew exactly when to put on a show. She would fake drop things to get his attention. She would tilt her head with that glimmer in her eyes to earn a pet or two. And when the house needed quiet, she simply stayed calm, present, and gentle. She didn't just live with us, she lived in our emotions. Maggie grew more lively, playful, even mischievous. She would roll onto her back pretending to be dead or steal my husband's socks just to make him laugh. Over time, she taught us something profound. Love doesn't always have to be loud. It only needs to be steady, gentle, and unconditional. 4 years passed in what felt like a blink. From an abandoned rescue to the heart of our home, Maggie never demanded anything. She was simply there. When I was tired, she would quietly lie beside me. When my husband felt low, she would place her head on his hand and sigh, sinking into him. The way she listened without words often spoke louder than any conversation I've ever had. Today, I watched my husband curled on the couch with Maggie's head resting in his lap, and I realized we didn't rescue Maggie. She rescued us. She showed us what it means to show up, to trust, and to love in a way that doesn't need noise to be felt. If Maggie's journey reminded you of the quiet miracles love can bring, share it. Someone else might need that reminder too. And if you'd like more stories like this, don't forget to like or subscribe. We'd love to have you here.